Welcome to the baseline. Today, guys, we're kicking off some breaking news, and that's the Houston Astros and their general manager, Dana Brown, have mutually parted ways. Very interesting, since the Astros are tied for first place in the AL West with the Texas Rangers. It's just a very interesting concept that they ended up firing him. I mean, they've been playing well. I mean, yes, they blew, I believe it was like a 6-0 lead to the Athletics yesterday. I mean, this is not. This one's surprising. I mean, they've been doing really, really well. They've been playing a whole lot better. I mean, yes, there's no star pitcher after Hunter Brown. They've gone back and forth. I mean, the division is not that good. It's all the teams are not playing well. It's a bad division this year. Nobody really has that feeling of just running away. There's just the whole division. But as for like the Astros, it was just a weird off season. They didn't really do anything. Most of the big moves were last year's trade deadline by getting Correa back and Imai, the Japanese pitcher, and that was it. Really, I mean, that was honestly really, really it. I mean, Jordan's having a great year, on the verge of winning MVP and a Triple Crown, which hasn't been done since Miguel Cabrera back in 2012. It's a really weird concept. I don't know. Like, no words could really explain this, because they've been playing really well. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens after this season. See what they go. I mean, he built a great team. Isaac Paredes, Christian Walker. After the 2017 season, the Jim Crane, when he got fired, or no, not Jim Crane. I don't even remember who the GM was before. But yeah, it's very interesting that we have a month left of the season and they fire him now. Just a very weird time to fire your general manager when the team is in first place. Some other news that happened throughout the week, and as a baseball fan, not really happy with it, just because to me it seems childish. But Kettle Marte has been all over social media, I think, like the MLB Network had talked about it once. But this is getting ridiculous. You're going to say that when they played the Boston Red Sox, he was already penciled in, willing to play, and then they had to make a last-minute change to the lineup because Kettle Marte didn't show up. Nobody knew where he was. Nobody knows what's going on. Just didn't show up. Then there was news that he was supposed to go back to Arizona, have an MRI scheduled, and because he was hurt. Well, some of the players who are around Kettle Marte the whole time said that Marte never complained about an injury, didn't show signs of an injury, but he's on the IL now. And then, what was it, on Friday, I believe it was, there's pictures all over social media that you're at a casino while your team is fighting for a postseason. Now, I do not care. I am going to tell you this right now. I don't care if he really wants out of Arizona, but you're on a team that is 2 games out of the last wild card spot. Two games out of a wild card spot. And you're at a casino. Gambling. And not with your team. And this is the guy we signed an extension with. This is a guy who's been playing his butt off, was a big contributor for the 2023 World Series team, or getting to the World Series. Sorry, they didn't win. But this is what's going on right now? I mean, this is just childish. Yes, the Diamondbacks are not the best team right now. This is not the team I expected to be. I was hoping for a little bit more. They're getting Corbin Burns back. Yes, they lost Mike Soroka again on the IL. There's rumors, there's talks now that he's supposed to talk to the players and apologize. But let me ask all the listeners out there, all you guys, would you even accept his apology? If you're on the Arizona Diamondbacks, and this dude's been missing for a week, was on the restricted list, and now he's on the all of a sudden on the IL, and he talked with the general manager, he talked with the manager Tony Lavello, and he comes in to apologizes to you. Do you accept it? Like, hey, we've been busting our you know what for a week. You're not part of it. You're gambling some casino. You just don't want to show up to Boston to help us win. But now you want to come in here and apologize. Would you want to accept his apology because you want out of Arizona? If I'm any team, the 29 other teams, I don't want to trade for you. I wouldn't. Because who's to say that if I sit down and if I do trade, first of all, I'm talking to you about what's happening. But who's to say that you don't go back on your word? Let's say that I have a talk. Oh, yeah, no, I won't do it again. You know, we're on a great team. And then you do it again. What happens? I wouldn't want to trade for this guy. I wouldn't even want to sign him to a free agent contract. Because he could be, and we've seen it, he could be one of those guys that, oh, cool, I got my money. Awesome. I'm just not going to play. A la Yoenis Cespedes with the New York Mets. Like, there was different ways he could have gone about it. But now, just acting childish, acting, you know, basically just showing the fans, showing the players of Arizona that you do not care. That's what it seems like to me. Is he does not care. You know, there was the trade rumors last trade deadline, last off season, him saying that, you know, I want to be with Arizona, and then a few months later, you pull off this. That's gross and that's disgusting. You know, childish. You can't. There had to be a better way to go at it, and he obviously chose a way that probably has lost disrespect for the fans and his teammates. Sure, they'll play with him, but I don't think they respect him. The last thing I want to talk about is the Philadelphia Phillies have won 9 in a row. This team has just been on fire recently. Yesterday was down 4-0 to the final 3 outs. They've come back and won 6-4. I mean, everything's going right for them. The pitching, the bullpen, the lineup. this is a dangerous Phillies team. And, there's always that point of you have to get hot at the right time. And this is the right time. We're entering September. We are going to, the postseason. And this is what they need. They're now, I believe, 3 games behind the Atlanta Braves. This is a team, I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. This team is a legitimate threat to the Dodgers. Now, I understand that the Dodgers are getting healthy. They got Blake Snell back. Tyler Glasnow comes back tomorrow. There's no innings limit and there's no pitch count. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Will Smith is supposed to be coming back. I think he's going to start a rehab. But like I said, this Phillies team, I think, has a legitimate shot. Wheeler, Sanchez, Luzardo, all have a legitimate shot to, be up there with a Skubal, Yamamoto, Ohtani, Snell. Because then I got to forget about last year. They were close to being the Dodgers if they went to Game 5. I think they could have easily been the Dodgers. Schwarber's on a hot streak. Arias, has been doing really, really well. I mean, this dude's just an old school hitter, which you never see anymore. Trey Turner, Harper, Brendan Marsh has been having a fantastic year lately. It's on where to where this Phillies team, I wouldn't even be surprised, will represent the NL in the World Series. That's how good this team is. That back end of the bullpen with Duran, it's just, this Phillies team has been so well, especially with Don Mattingly, pushing the right buttons. Everything's coming together for them. They know what they're capable of. They know who the competition is in the NL. And they got a legitimate shot here. Like I said, it's not always about how you've been playing or, how cold you are. It's about getting hot at the right time. And that's what's happening in Philadelphia. They're getting hot at the right time. And I'm going to say that when the best of the best is in that postseason, they're going to be scary. They are going to be a scary ball club. Well, that's going to do it for this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. If you have any comments about what we talked about, or maybe I missed something and you guys want to talk about it, feel free to comment on it. I enjoy doing this. I have fun. And, I will see you all in the next one.